What's up, YouTube? Eynon Power here, bringing you some Modern Warfare 3 kill confirmed. Less than 1 week to go for Black Ops 2. Everyone's anticipating it, I'm sure. So that's what this video is about. What games from your youth and current generation are you the most excited for getting? Those games that just kept you up at night, you kept looking at reviews, or previews, you kept looking at all the information you could possibly come up with, and you just wanted it. My youth, I am 31 years old, so I go back pretty far. I remember playing Ataris, but I think probably back in the day, two things I looked forward to the most. One, the Super Nintendo. I got the Nintendo because I won my dad's work football pool when I was like 7. Everybody was probably really pissed, but with the money I got from it, I bought a Nintendo. So naturally, I wanted to graduate to the Super Nintendo. It was super. It was hyped. I got to play the new Mario. Back in the day, that was the shit. So, I was maybe all of 8, 10 years old. My brother was like 12. And the deal was, my dad said, he'll get us the Super Nintendo, but we need good enough grades. We both got the good enough grades, so he goes out to Toys R Us. He brings home a Super Nintendo for us. But for whatever reason, he decided to say, you guys got to go to bed, you can't play tonight. Talk about a buzzkill. So, I remember being in my room, I couldn't sleep. Downstairs, there was F-Zero and Super Mario Brothers calling my name. My dad decides to turn the volume up on the TV and quote-unquote test it to make sure it works, and I remember hearing Mario. I don't think I slept that night. I think I got up probably at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, as did my brother. We went downstairs, started playing. Loved it. It was joyous. Probably the only other thing that could really compare was the N64. It was either late middle school, maybe, that came out for me. I was dying to get it, and I remember going into EBX, which was an extension of EB Games, which is now, of course, GameStop. I bugged the shit out of those employees. I had my name on the reserve list. I called them every day. I would run home from the school bus. I'd pick up that phone, ask, hey, any N64s in today? Because back then, the way reserve lists work, first come, first served, meaning if you were the first person on that list, it didn't matter if you showed up at midnight store opening or not. That's when you got the game, or the console. If you were second, then you get the second one, third, and so on. They really didn't have that many at launch. I don't even really think they had that many launch games. I don't remember the launch games that I got, except for Wayne Gretzky's Hockey. I loved the game. It wasn't the greatest, but I was playing the N64. And obviously, yes, I think I had the most fun with GoldenEye and Perfect Dark. Who didn't? Other than that, Killer Instinct Gold. That game was my jam. See, also back in the day of Super Nintendo, had Killer Instinct. And back then, there were these places you could go. It was called an arcade. You could actually go there, put in your quarter in the game, and then you get to play it. It was awesome. The graphics were better. Everybody was hanging around. Everyone loved going to the arcade. I remember there was me, all of however old I was, and all these teenagers would come up and be like, I can beat this kid. They'd put their quarter down. Nope, sorry. Fulgor, uppercut to the face, ultra combo, bitch. Sorry. Coming into the current era. For current era, I would probably just do this generation of consoles. Maybe PC games go 2003 or 4, whenever these consoles were released, and up. To be honest, Battlefield 3, hands down, cost me the most money. Let's see, wanted to get it for the PC, because the graphics are just unbelievable for it. So, needed to upgrade the computer. Got myself an i5-2500 processor, currently overclocked, DDR3 RAM. I initially had one GTX 560, and then my brother, he bought the same card, and decided he wanted the 580, So he literally just gave me his 560. So I'm running GTX 560s and SLI. I got a new case, 24-inch monitor, got HDMI for that. So get the game, have it on Steam, don't need to go to Midnight Launch or anything, download it, and I got to level 32. That's all. But I think that's when Modern Warfare 3 came out and I started playing that. Xbox, I started playing on that probably in the winter of this year. My brother had it, my friends had it on Xbox, so I said, hey, probably more fun. And believe it or not, it is. There's no 64-player servers, no 32-player servers even, but I think I had a lot more fun. Not only did I pass my level 32 on the computer, I got up to Kernel 11, which is what I currently am now. I actually was playing the other day, since I played so much Modern Warfare 3 lately to get these videos. I'm horrible at it now. I'm not used to the recoil in that game whatsoever. My shots were all over creation. Still going to try and get one more up before Black Ops 2 comes out, but let's see what I can do. Other than that, for this generation, I was a World of Warcraft nerd for about 6 or 7 years. Sometimes I regret it. Other times I think, hey, you know what? I had a lot of fun. Met a bunch of cool people. What the hell's wrong with that? I think I looked forward to Cataclysm the most. I remember checking out IGN's message boards back whenever it came out, 2004. And everyone was talking about this WoW game. Wow, wow, wow. I had no idea what it was. I never paid attention to it. So I look into it and I'm like, it's one of those games. Maybe I'll get it. So then I hear that it's hard to find. So I'm thinking, what the heck? Why not? I'll go try and find it. And I go to a GameStop. They had like 2 copies left. So I figured I better just get one. So I get it. I install it, and I think it was a Friday night. A year out of college. I'm going drinking with buddies. I install it. I kick around, the Human Starting Zone. I can't even remember what it's called. Lakeshire? No, the Abbey. Remember kicking around that for a couple of levels and thinking, yeah, probably get to level 20, 25 or something like I do in these games, and then I'll probably just be done with it. Little did I know, I played for like 6 or 7 years getting a hardcore raiding guild that I had so much fun with those guys in that guild. I still go to the message boards and talk to them. They were great guys. And that consumed a lot of my time. I missed out on so many games because of WoW. I barely played BioShock. I hardly ever touched Gears of War. It was just wow, 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 wow. You had to get everything done in WoW. Remember the first night for a raid, I was so pumped up. I was in an apartment at the time, and the first raid was the night before I had to move out. So literally, I had all my furniture on a moving truck, I slept on the floor, and the only thing left in my room of my apartment was the computer, the desk, a chair, and I think I had some food. And that was it. And we saw our first boss in Molten Core, and I loved it. After that, I lost my DSL connection because I had to move to awesome 56K, so I raided on 56K, and like clockwork, every 2 hours, I would get disconnected. That was awesome, especially when I was in Black Ring Lair, and the shoulders drop that I really wanted. I got disconnected and didn't get them, and sorry. Yes, I know WoW can be boring if you have no clue what I'm talking about. So, alright, enough WoW talk. Brings me to Black Ops 2. I'm not going to the midnight release. This is one of the first games I'm just saying, you know what, I'm just waiting to the next day. I want to get videos up, but you know what, I don't have any days to take off of work. I have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I have a little 6-month-old daughter. There's just no way that's happening. But if you do go to the midnight release, here's what you can expect. It's going to be cold. There's going to be long lines. There's going to be a ton of people bitching. There's going to be some 16, 17, 18-year-olds that are drinking rum and cokes out of cans of Coke or bottles. You're going to see tons of Monster Energy drinks. Everyone's going to let you know what time it is every 10 or 15 minutes. and you're going to get pumped up once the store finally opens. You're going to get the game, you're going to pop it in, you're going to have fun, and then you're going to be like, oh, man, I'm so glad I did this. But then the next morning you're just going to be like, I don't know if I should have did it or not. But if you do go, have fun, stay safe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had fun making it. Let me know in the comments what you guys were looking forward to in the past. Let me know this generation what you looked forward to, and maybe even the future. And are you going to the midnight release? That's it. Thanks for watching, guys.